when I think about the struggles that Gabriel's had, and when I started Gabriel's Challenge, I see numerous people who have system involvement. And when they share with me the challenges that they have, whether it's being released from jail at midnight, not having shoes, oftentimes the phone is dead when they leave, they talk about going to court, and they get these, many are in therapeutic drug court, where they have, individual counseling, group counseling, NA meetings, and they were trying to go to school, and it was almost impossible for them to even better their lives because of all of the requirements. Right. And sometimes that's really good to, get people, in a place where their recovery is sustained. But I also think, as you were speaking, what role does community and family play? We're often left out of this conversation, and anyone who's going to stay in recovery for long term, you need a family and community support.
So one of the things it's been an evolution for me since as I progressed as a judge. And the first thing I noticed is this very thing that there's all kinds of exclusions from all those different systems, and because we're very system and program based. So the individual is trying to interact with all those. And so what I'm trying to do is have a participant-based system. Remember I talked about the jigsaw puzzle, where the person becomes the jigsaw puzzle, and we look where they're missing, but we look across systems. We coordinate across systems instead of I'm the court and you're the police and you're that. And I ultimately learned about what's called the Sequential Intercept Model. And don't glaze over, it's kind of nerdy. But the Sequential Intercept Model, there's 6 intercepts. The community is intercept 0, it's the first one. Police is intercept 1. Intercept 2 is the courts. Intercept 3 is also the courts, but that's post-dispositional, things like therapeutic courts, that type of thing. Intercept 4 is jail, so jail reentry, and then intercept 5 is probation. So that's 6 intercepts. But community is first. And the idea is that as people progress through those intercepts, we're always looking for ways to get them diverted to being able to deal with whatever issues. And you can't just do that, you have to have a way of getting them there. Actually in 2019, with a legislator sitting in a conference room at Olympia, we came up with the concept of the warm handoff with peer navigators. And you see peer navigators in courts, and that's because Representative Davis from the 32nd District and I are in a conference room. I was commiserating about how we kick people to the curb. She's been involved with peer navigators forever. She coined I don't think she coined the term, but she used the term warm handoff, and it's like magic from there. And that's just one part of that equation to narrowing the gap, because now we have somebody walking alongside that person as they navigate these systems, and these people are lived experience, so they've been through it themselves. That's a key component to anything we do. But then once we hand people off, what are we handing them off to? Is it the same fragmented system, or is it a coordinated system that recognizes that we all have our lane, but we're on the same freeway with the same destination?